I was very angry at God, and I really wanted to, show him that I had maybe power over him with my anger. I really wanted to spite him and show him that what I felt like he had done through my parents divorcing, or that he had control over, had affected me quite a lot. And I really just wanted to purposely walk away to show that I was angry and upset. So my name's Jimmy. I go to the 6 p.m. gathering at Salt Church. I've been coming to Salt for about 2 years now, almost 2 years. And I grew up in a small town called Ulladulla, about south of Wollongong. So I grew up in a broken Christian home. My parents were both Christians, but they divorced when I was 2. And I'd always known about God, I'd always gone to Sunday school and knew the right answers and everything like that, but I definitely didn't live it out. I was very much a chameleon. I blended in at church and blended in at school. When I turned 16, my dad came to me and said, "Jim, do you want to come and live with me?" And I thought about it for a bit, and so I decided to go and live in Sydney. And I lived there for 4 years, and that was a really hard time for me in my faith, because I wasn't surrounded by Christians, and I really just had a lot of questions, and angerness and bitterness actually came up about my parents divorcing. And so I actually really turned that on God, and really actually quite fell in love with my sin as well. And so for those 4 years I really just walked away from God. After that 4 years, I really was sick of feeling alone and angry, and I knew that it was God that I needed. And I decided that I needed to leave Sydney to get my head straight. I did that. I moved back to Ulladulla, and there I really just, I decided to go back to church as well, and really just fell back into the community, and realised that this anger was getting me nowhere, and that I needed God at the centre of my life again, so that I could feel that purpose again, and that I could trust in God again, and trust His plans for me. I moved from Ulladulla to Wollongong for work, because there's not a lot in Ulladulla, and so moved up here and was looking for a church. I knew of a bunch around Wollongong, and I didn't actually know about Salt. And I came with a friend who just was like, "Yeah, I'm heading tonight, do you want to come?" I was like, "Okay." When I first came and realised that everything was centred around the gospel and God's word, that's when I realised that this is what I needed in my faith to accelerate me. Despite the challenge in God's word and the fact that there wasn't a whole lot of people around here my age to begin with, and I was out of my comfort zone, I was in a new city, I knew that this is where I needed to be. I felt at home in a weird way, yeah. And so I kept coming. For me, the purpose of life and living is to keep God at the centre of my life and to strive for godliness, to be like Jesus. It's definitely been a journey. I think just growing in my faith, and challenges are a part of that, part of your walk and growth. But when you have God at the centre of your life, you know it's for the right reasons, and it's the reality of being a disciple of Jesus. Yeah. I'm really looking forward to seeing how Salt grows in numbers, but also in how every member is growing in their faith, including myself. But also really looking forward to seeing how the youth ministry grows, and actually how kids' church will kind of transition into youth. We've got a really awesome kids ministry at the moment, and really praying and hoping to see that those kids will come to thirst and yeah, really just be on fire and love Jesus. So yeah, that's what I'm really excited for. I think the thing that I love most about Jesus is his faithfulness towards us. At a time where I was walking away from him and rejecting him, as I look back, he really had his hand on my life. And I could come back to his family. He accepted me as his son, and I'm one of God's children. I'm an heir with Christ because of that, and that's huge. That's huge for me, yeah.